You've probably been on the grind for some time, right? 2 years, 3 years, four, maybe even more than me. You've probably experienced some like hard times, and yeah, things slow down a bit. Perhaps you may have even gotten sick, or even stagnating, or just not even want to grind anymore, questioning about the reality of it. Like, is it really worth it? Am I just wasting time being an autist, or should I just go out and be normal? Go and just experience life, enjoy it, so that you don't miss out the things in life, so that you don't miss your youth just being sit down in a room and just talking to a camera. I have gone through this process like hundreds of times, and it's not something you should be actually experiencing. It's actually the signs of burnout. What is burnout? Burnout is your body's way of stopping you from actually injuring yourself or just being destructive. Why would you even reach that point, you might ask? Well, once you start listening to like the online gurus and the things they say about, do more, don't listen to your emotions, just be heartless and grind. Yeah, if you're stupid enough, just like me, and you listen to them, then you'll probably start doing more and more and more, taking no rests. You'll start just working and being concentrated all the time, which isn't actually good for you. You have to have like mind wandering time, as it's called, where you just don't do anything. You rest, you recover. God, if somebody has told me this. I was in my grind, as I call it, for about like 2 years, and then it started happening. My health started to wane out, and yeah, I started to get sick all the time. I was going all out 3 weeks, and then on the fourth, I just got sick. I got a temperature. I just was totally dead. I had to lay in bed for like 3, 4 days, miss school, miss the actual productive things, and then I got well again. So I thought, yeah, I could actually just do more. So I started to do more, and then, lo and behold, I got sick again. And this spiraled for about like 6, 7 months. Then I got something more serious, which now I'm thinking about it was like telltale sign. You know, the grind, the productive things, they weren't even fun. I was just doing them, and it was like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm using discipline. I was totally soulless. I was just waking up, not even want to move, just wanted to cry in the bed. But I said, yeah, Andrew Tate said you have to do it because you're gonna get rich, you're gonna get bitches, and yeah, I was stupid. So I went on, not really liking my existence, and I was just doing things. I wasn't even able to like concentrate. I was just a living dead without emotion, and yeah, I got sick. Then after about a year of this cycle of me going 100% and just recovering 100%, I got an operation. I got my tonsils removed because they were like totally infected with stuff. And after it, I just noticed like rest isn't that bad. Why, you might ask? Because if I didn't rest, I would fucking die. I would just literally bleed out from my neck and just perish. That's all. I then started to just think about it like, how could I rest? How could I actually, incorporate it into my actual life? And I'm gonna bring you some mind boggling tips which I wish someone would have told me. First one, don't do 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yeah, 6 days, you can have a rest day, I allow it. And about 6 to 8 hours. After that, you're not allowed, like, you're forbidden from doing things. And if you do this, you'll be okay, most likely. That's the first one. The next one, social connections and talking with people. You need to do that shit. You can't just be locked in your own room and just do the same thing every day. Why? It's not healthy. I love it with social contact. It's so funny because I wasn't doing it. It was like another points. Doesn't matter. Social connection actually lowers your cortisol, which gets you out of the fight or flight mode, which I was stuck in 24/7. You know, you're supposed to have dreams like every night. If you're not having them, then your sleep's like, yeah, bad. And sleep worsens when you're burning out. And yeah. Also, if you're trying to get meaning out of social connections, then you're trying to do something productive, which is weird. Most social connections, more social skills, and just being with people are just, yeah, when you go so deeply into the rational mindset, they don't really have, they don't provide any use. And most people do them. Like when you look at Andrew Tate and his state confidentials and other things, he does some dumb shit without meaning. They're just screwing around, being like little boys. And this is like the biggest, grindiest of them all, boldest kickboxer, world champion, and he even just does stupid shit for the sake of relaxing. Well, he doesn't really know it because, yeah, but anyways, social skills. Get a friend group, and all the things you're just speaking about, they're probably useless. You'll be just saying things about your emotions, which you should have somewhere deep at this point. If you really want to get something out of this, out of just being social, then read some social skills books before and try to apply the book things from the books, or just psychology, or just things like this. Once you do it, you're just gonna be leveling up while, you know, relaxing and recovering. Yeah. Next point is relaxing. Another fucking mind breaking thing. You need to relax. You can be on 24/7. My fight or flight was all of the time just turned on. Fight or flight doesn't really mean that you're like twitchy and you're just prepared to fucking murder somebody. It means that you're focused, that you're thinking, that you're just aware, that your mind's turned on, and you're not supposed to have that. You're supposed to be like a zombie like half of the time, without just any thoughts in your brain, just going through the life. And yeah, it's weird. But once your mind is turned off, you can actually recover. So how do you relax? Well, one good thing is like meditation. The my to be more precise, like mindfulness meditation. Or then thing I like to do is just relaxing, like being like this, breathing, and just relaxing. Like it's hard to describe. You just turn off all your muscles and everything just slump. That's one thing. Also, another thing, as I said, you need to have dreams, and you're supposed to have like good sleep all of the time. So, a little rule I made is like 3 hours before bed, 2 or 3, just no like visualization, no productive things, no productive thoughts before bed. Because once your mind turns on, it's hard to turn off. And once you get in bed and start overthinking, like, yeah, I need to do this, I need to do this, oh, this is gonna be so good, this is a nice idea. Now, that's you're gonna have like shit sleep. Once your sleep shit, then yeah, all things suffer. So think of it as a meditation. When you get something like some productive thoughts, you just tell it to shut up, to just wait somewhere. If it's like actually a real good thought, then write it down somewhere and just use it the next day. But otherwise, just throw it in the bin. And yeah, the only productive thing I would say you can do like before bed is planning the next day. Plan the next day as precisely you want, and then just go to sleep. You shouldn't be even like thinking about work. Also, another thing is that you should yawn. This is a weird thing, but once you yawn, you go from fight or fight into rest and digest. And once your rest and digest is on, you're relaxing. That's the recovery mode. So just tune it out into GPT perhaps and ask him how to get into Resident Digest mode. Once you get in, then yeah, you're basically just relaxing and recovering. Thing I'm trying to make about the yawning thing, I didn't yawn for about 3 years. Like no yawns at all. I was just like this. I didn't yawn like anytime. This means you're not resting, you're not digesting, and that your sleep's gonna be shit. So you can make a yawning drill before bed to just turn the rest and digest mode, and once you go into bed, you're gonna sleep and you're actually gonna be recovered. You're actually gonna wake up refreshed, which is another thing. Like, yeah, you should be. You shouldn't be wishing for your death when you wake up. The last thing, if you got deep enough into the grind, probably something you do. Carbs, carbohydrates, the thing, the devil, the thing that makes you fat, the thing that slows your brain down, the thing that makes you stupid. And yes, it does. How to actually use it and why it's good. You see, you need carbohydrates. You need it for growing, you need it for maturing. And I stopped eating them when I was like fucking 15. What does this mean? It means that I stopped growing. I was 6'8". No, 6'8". I'll be fucking huge. I was 5'8" at 15. Right now I'm about to turn 18, and lo and behold, I grew like 1 centimeter or half an inch. Why? Because I didn't eat them. Because I was going all in on the grind. Just mind as clear as possible. The more clearer your mind is, the more in fight or flight mode you are. Just FYI. So you need them. But when should you eat them? Like, okay, they're needed. Yeah, of course. Because they're like the third of like everything. all meals or just food. So if you want to have a clear mind, just eat them after your work's done. Another groundbreaking thing. You should eat them. It should be like a large part of your diet. Don't go just eating around chocolates, of course. But I should advise you just wake up in the morning early, do your work, do your fucking 6 hours straight of I don't know edging, and after that you can eat like everything. Also, calories are more important than like where they come from. That's the 80/20. Like you have to get more calories in than you get out. It doesn't matter if it's from fucking chicken or if it's from a protein bar. Like of course it matters, but the calories are more important than like the micronutrients, which is yeah, weird. And I should also know that. Because since I don't know, I'm fucking manlet. Okay. So, the things we learned today. How to recover. Relax. You have to just be chill. Don't do any like productive thing before bed or you're not gonna have good sleep. Meditate. Be social and have good social skills as a part of it. Just talk to other people. It's like necessary. Like every day you should have like one person you talk to for about an hour. And the last thing is carbohydrates. So eat them. Don't neglect them. You should have like 200 grams of them. Just find some good sources of them.